Hello, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you some quick and easy and cute hairstyles that you can do for the Christmas season or any other season. But I think that at this time of year, there's a lot of parties and events and things that we want to go to and we want to look cute, but we don't want to use a lot of energy. I think I have a sneeze. As you can see, I clearly just woke up like this. My hair has been washed Saturday, I think. Today's Wednesday, so I haven't washed my hair in a few days. This is like my natural hair. I haven't styled it in any way. What I do is I wash my hair and then I brush it out and then I just let it air dry and I let it do its thing. And I brush it every day, morning and night, and this is kind of what happens. Just letting you know, I have a mirror down here, that's why I'm gonna be looking down. It's not because, you know, I'm weird. So we're gonna start by brushing our hair. I normally use this side part, so I'm just gonna leave that in. The reason I'm showing you these when I have dirty hair is because dirty hair is actually a lot easier to style and a lot easier to manipulate, and it stays in a hairstyle for longer. So I think that's a really big plus for when you're trying to save energy. Another reason is I don't think it is going to be possible for a lot of us to be showering and washing our hair the same day that we are going to be going to an event, and already maybe styling your hair is going to be a little bit of an energy consuming activity. So yeah, I'm just like trying to make it as easy as it possibly could be. As you can see, after my hair has been brushed, it has these like waves in it. So I'm just gonna leave that, and I'm going to grab this kind of front fringe that I have, and I'm going to grab this kind of section here. I'm just going to put my fingers there and kind of curl the hair around it. And then I'm gonna pinch like this and roll it back further up. And then I'm gonna find a bobby pin, hopefully. And I'm just going to pin that in place. That's it. What I like to do after I put my little roll up, I take a little beret, not a little beret, just the normal sized beret. And then I place it here. And I either like put it to this side or whatever I'm feeling that day. You can also use dry shampoo if that would make you feel more comfortable, because that also gives your hair a little bit more texture and volume. I would also normally use a little bit of hairspray on this, but because I'm going to be doing something else, I don't want to do that. But that's it. Hairstyle number 1. Cute and super simple. Now, for hairstyle number 2, we can leave this little rolly back up there. I'm going to brush my hair, and then I'm going to give it a middle part from here. Be careful not to grab the hair that's in the roll. Obviously, this little roll bit is optional in the following hairstyle. I just like to do it like this because my fringe just gets in the way. So you can take 2 equal chunks to each side. Brush again. Make sure it's all nice and smooth from all sides. And I'm going to start braiding my hair from here, from the bottom. Now I'm going to take a clear elastic and I'm just going to tie this. And we are going to do the same thing to the other side. Now that we have our braids, we are going to just loosen them up a little bit by pulling like this to just make it look like it's a bigger braid, because my hair is kind of fine. Obviously this is optional, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass one of the braids over to this side, and I make sure that it's really close to my little roll, and I'm just going to pin that in place. Now we're going to take the other side and we are going to do the same thing, and we're going to try to cover the other, this little bit here. Then we're going to pin that in place as well. Now, obviously we have this little guy and this is still a little bit messy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck that in under the other braid. And then I'm going to take one of these bobby pins that are open at the end and I'm going to just hook that in like that and then twist the opposite direction, and that will keep it nice and secure. It will also help keep your braids in place while you move. If you want to dance, if you want to do stuff, it's going to keep them in place. So now we're going to do the same thing with this one. And then you can take your hairspray and spray that in place. You can also style this with a beret if you want to. I just think that this is super easy because all you have to do is literally braid your hair in two sides and then pin it up in your head, and it looks like a really super fancy hairstyle, and it's really not. So we start again with our hair down. In this hairstyle, we're gonna take this side part first and we're going to give it a little bit of oomph. We're gonna pin that in place. We're gonna split our hair into two parts again. Grab it very loosely so that it's not tight. And then what I'm going to do is braid this hair, but just for a few loops. I'm doing it very loosely and I'm just going to braid like until here. And then I'm going to go in with that clear elastic again, tie that over, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. And the only thing here is you want to make sure that the elastic is roughly in the same place on both sides, just so it looks even. Here you could go two directions. Grab that beret again and it would look super cute like this, or you could go with something like a headband or Alice band, whatever you call these. You could go with a jazzy one like this, or a simple one like this red one. These are really hot in style right now, so you can really easily find these for cheap, and you could place that like this, and that would add a really nice and cool and sparkly touch to your style without being overly complicated and having to spend a lot of money. I'm going to part my hair in the middle, which looks beautiful. We're going to take these front sections. We're going to try and give them a lot of volume. We're going to pin that in place. Now that we have this kind of thing happening here, you can go with a low bun, something like this, and then we can use our beret. Like this, something like this. Or you can also use a little scarf of this kind. Or if you choose to go with one of these that already have a clip in it, you can just clip it to fall where you want it to fall. Another alternative to this, if you don't want to do the ponytail, is you could braid your hair, either two braids like we did, or just one down your back. You could also wear your hair loose like this, and an alternative would be to, instead of doing that one roll that I showed you at the beginning, would be to do two, so one on each side. I'm going to brush my hair back to its normal parting. What we're going to do is we're going to grab a little section here right at the front, and we are going to French braid a little tiny section of our hair all the way down. And when you get to your ear, what you're going to do is whatever hair you have left, which for me is this bit, I'm going to carry on braiding it all the way down. And when I get to about here, I'm going to tie that up with the with a clear elastic again. Here you could go again with a headband and style it that way, or we can grab our trusty beret, place that in a way that you like, brush your hair again so that it looks nice and tidy, and there you go. Another really simple and cute hairstyle. I included this beret in most of the hairstyles because I find that it's very cold out in December, obviously, and I get very cold, and cold normally means my symptoms get worse. So I try to stay warm wherever I can, and wearing berets is a really cute way to stay warm. So I thought I would include berets for all of these looks because I feel like if you're going out to a Christmas party or to some kind of event, you're going to want to stay warm, and I think a beret is a really cool way to style your hair and to look really cute without a lot of effort. Yeah, so that is everything for this video. I hope you're having a magical festive season and that you have fun and enjoy it. Take a little bit of that magic that is in the air right now and put it into your life and put it back into the world. Have a good time, enjoy yourself, stay safe, but have fun and look cute. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave it a like and a comment and consider subscribing to my channel. If you have not done that already, it would mean so much to me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.